Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, this is Allie!
So this is Dark Allie, Scott, and if you've been following along, and I know you have, on Impact Wrestling, she has no soul. Her soul belongs to Su Yung.
Well, and this is a completely different side. And the last time we saw Allie set foot in a Smash Wrestling ring, and you're right, that soul effectively sucked away from her. She's terrifying to look at now.
And she's Canadian, so you've seen her in the past here, right? And she's probably made a living here in Smash.
Absolutely, Josh. In fact, before going and making an impact, Allie and Rosemary were right here in Smash Wrestling. And that's essentially where that rivalry entirely began, was right here in Smash Wrestling. They had some great matches here, including a steel cage match and a false count anywhere match a few years back. But as I said, this is a completely different Allie than what I'm used to seeing and what the Smash Wrestling fans are used to seeing.
Yeah, Dark Allie, and we'll see what she has here in this Fatal 4-Way match coming up right now, live on Twitch.
Introducing participant number 2, from Guelph, Ontario, this is Two Scoops, Casey Spinelli!
No, I'm a fan, Scott.
Well, Josh, Casey Spinelli has been with Smash Wrestling since the very beginning here in this company, and as of late, much like Dark Allie, he's had a little bit of a change of heart here. Usually the fun-loving Casey Spinelli, but as of late, she's developed a little bit of a chip on her shoulder.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, a big part of that, Josh, is the fact that she doesn't like the young girls coming up here through Smash Wrestling. Thinks that they haven't earned their spot here in the company yet. Thinks it's her spot. It's her time to shine.
What is around her waist?
I believe that is, it looks like is it a monkey?
It's a monkey. 2 scoops. You never know what you're going to get from 2 scoops Spinelli.
Well, that's what 2 scoops represents. You always get the 2 different flavors. You're right. You never know which kind you're going to get out of her.
She didn't wave back at me.
She doesn't like waving back at us, Josh.
No. She knows we're up here, though, right?
Casey Spinelli, actually a regular tag team partner of one of her opponents here tonight, Xandra, Bale. Together, they're known as Bale Spin.
Bale Spin. I get it.
Bale
That's
Spin.
I get it.
That's right.
2 names together.
Speaking of participant number 3, from Thornhill, Ontario, this is the Suicide Blonde, Xandra Bale!
And this is a big moment for Xandra Bale, Josh. She has been a prominent figure in Smash Wrestling since the very beginning as well. A big part of our Canusa Classic, which is our all-female tournament when females from Canada and USA go head-to-head in a best-of-7 series. She has been at every single Canusa event. Josh, this is her final professional wrestling match. She's announced earlier this week that she is retiring after this match, and who better to go away with than one of her best friends there in Casey Spinelli.
Oh, wow. It's big news for Bale. What's her career goal? What's next for her? Do we know?
I don't know what's next for Xandra Bale. We wish her all the best. From what I understand, she's got to take some time away and just the wear and tear of the road, Josh.
Yeah, good for her.
The mood just changed.
Introducing participant number 4, this is the Demon Assassin, Rosemary!
And you can almost feel the room get a little bit colder every time Rosemary makes her way to the ring. It's been about a year and a half since we last saw her here in Smash Wrestling, and Josh, to be honest, it hasn't been long enough. Last time she was here, she spat mist directly into my eyes. So.
Oh, wow. So a little history between you and Rosemary. She's the Demon Assassin, former Knockouts champion. Burst onto the scene, changed the game, in my opinion, for the Knockouts. And we'll see Rosemary here tonight. Fatal 4-Way. Scott, I assume that means first one to pick up the pinfall or submission?
You're absolutely right. It is one fall to a finish here in Smash Wrestling. You're right. First one pinfall submission picks up the victory. And after just seeing a triple threat match, it gets even harder when you make it a fatal 4-way.
Well, you got a 25% chance of winning, and In my opinion, Rosemary's the favorite to win this thing. Again, former Knockouts champion. Allie's a two-time Knockouts champion in her own right. I know a lot about Casey Spinelli. Bale as her final match. You assume you want to go out on top, you want to win, so she's got a lot to fight for here. So interesting matchup for these four ladies.
And all four of these women, Josh, are a major part of putting Smash Wrestling, the women's division, on the map here in our early days. Of course, Smash Wrestling entering its 6th year. But to be honest, our women's division for a long time was these four. That was it.
I'm not sure why Spinelli and Bale are playing paper, rock, scissors. It's not a tag team match.
Old habits die hard, Josh.
Sure, I get that. They have matching gear.
I think they're trying to figure out which one of them wants to step into the ring with Rosemary at the moment.
And Spinelli was trying to send Bale in, and Rosemary is the only one in the ring. Dark Allie is possessed. She's lurking around the outside. Great crowd on hand here tonight for a Saturday night in London, Ontario.
This is one of the largest crowds we've ever had here in Smash Wrestling, Josh. This is unreal, and this is the kind of crowd you only get when Impact Wrestling comes to town.
Love it. We just got done partnering with Wrestle Pro in New Jersey, actually in Brooklyn. And then we were with Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. That show will premiere next Saturday, February 9th on the Global Wrestling Network, one night only. And now here we are in London, Ontario.
See the bloodshot eyes of Rosemary there.
She is something special.
She is haunting. Speaking of haunting, so was Dark Alley, and still see Spinelli and Bale on the outside trying to...
Yeah, Spinelli's trying to get Bale in the ring and perhaps to hide behind her.
I can't blame her.
No, not at all.
So you see this stare down taking place, but I don't think Rosemary and Dark Alley even realize that Spinelli and Bale are part of this match.
No, they are staring each other down. Rosemary's presence has been felt on Impact over the last number of weeks. Allie's been involved in a rivalry with Kiera Hogan and Jordan Grace.
Now just a beat down here, an assault really on Dark Alley as Rosemary now grabs him there by the back of the head.
Well, Rosemary and Allie have some sort of connection, even if they aren't getting along or seeing eye to eye or even in the same realm. They seem to have this odd connection.
It is an eerie connection that they have, Josh, a very love-hate relationship. And it's almost as if Rosemary takes ownership over Allie.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it for sure.
As Spinelli now able to fight out here, and a nice punch right to the side of the face there.
So dangerous.
I don't know if that's a wise move there from Spinelli, though.
Well, Spinelli, she's confident in her abilities, and she can go inside the ring when given the opportunity.
Well, Josh, you're absolutely right. The one thing that Casey Spinelli does not lack is confidence.
She says she's from New Jersey. I don't know if she's ever actually been to New Jersey. I've quizzed her a few times, Scott.
Neck breaker there. Sent on there, cover here. 2 and kick out there from Spinelli. Dark Alley looking to end this thing quickly right now.
Allie will keep these.
Oh, now this is where it gets dangerous. Just mauling Casey Spinelli there in the center of the ring.
You want to keep the separation tight. You don't want to give anybody any separation, especially if you're Allie in the way she competes.
Dark Alley now just face first off the second turnbuckle there. Now, might have broken the nose there of Spinelli. She's checking to see if there's blood. And now just a rake of the back. And this is even the offense of Dark Alley as of late here, Josh, is completely different to what we're used to here in Smash Wrestling.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's a happy-go-lucky. Well, she was happy-go-lucky as Allie. And since she lost her soul, that's all gone out the window.
Huge clothesline there. Down goes Spinelli. And Allie, just an eerie look in her eyes. Cover here. 2 and kick out there from KC Spinelli. Able to get the shoulder up, but the damage might already be done here for Spinelli.
Yeah, Spinelli.
Here comes Bale, though.
Well, if given the opportunity, I got to ask you, Scott, will Bale or Spinelli try to pin each other?
Well, Josh, you know what? 100%. At the end of the day, both these women are competitors. They've been in the ring with each other multiple times here in Smash Wrestling. I have no doubt. I don't think they'll do it unless they have to.
Okay. So they'll work together to the bitter end?
Well, I mean, I think it's evident that they came out with matching tights here tonight. Hang on, cover here from Bale. Kick out.
Again, we thank you for joining us tonight live on Twitch. This is Impact Wrestling and Smash Wrestling. Brace for Impact.
As much as Xandra Bale wants to pick up this victory, and I'm sure Casey Spinelli would love to see her friend pick up a victory in her final match. Casey Spinelli wants this win for herself just as bad. Cover here from Bale. Is it enough to put Dark Allie away? It's not. Kick out.
Watch out for the Demon Assassin.
Yeah, in the corner of your screen there, and I think Bale just realized. Oh! Back elbow there right to the jaw. And now Rosemary going up top. And there's a choke there. And again, Josh, similar to the triple threat we saw earlier, there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match. She can hold this on as long as she wants.
A little reverse tarantula there. She calls that the upside down.
And that takes Bale perhaps right out of this match completely. And now again, we have a stare down here between Rosemary and Dark Allie. What's going to happen here?
You had a feeling it would come down to these two.
And now the whole crowd can feel just the tension between these two. It looks like Dark Allie is conflicted within herself right now. As Rosemary is trying to reach out, and Allie wants no part of it.
Allie, where'd she go?
Under the ring. Rosemary's gone to chase her, and meanwhile, Spinelli and Bale now back inside the ring.
Be careful, they don't end up in the undead realm underneath the ring.
Now these two friends, and Josh, I think they're going to have to go at each other, just like you were talking about earlier.
Well, let's see if that's going to happen here. Maybe not.
Because now they're trying to figure out a way to perhaps win this match without fighting each other. But, I mean, with Dark Allie and Rosemary gone under the ring.
Fans chanting, it's a four-way.
Well, they're right. It's not a tag team match.
No.
These two are trying to figure out a way to be co-winners of the match. They're going to have to fight each other. Casey Spinelli just coming to that realization right now. Perhaps a show of friendship here, the shake of the hands. I don't know if I trust Casey Spinelli right now, Josh.
No, I don't trust anybody from New Jersey, or that claims to be from New Jersey. Shake of the hand.
I guess we're going to get a nice sign of respect, and here we go. These two are going to go. We've seen them take on each other here in Smash Wrestling over the British Empire Wrestling Women's Championship. Oh, maybe not. Well, they fooled me.
High fives from Bale Spin. And here comes Rosemary and Allie.
Here we go. Now this thing's just breaking down. Rosemary and Allie right back to the outside. We're going to see a little bit of teamwork here, perhaps, from Bale Spin.
They're going to fly?
Certainly seems that way. Here goes Xandra Bale.
Spinelli let her go.
That was a wise move there from Spinelli. As Xandra Bale she might hurt herself there just as much as she hurt Allie.
Is Spinelli going to fly? Are we going to get two scoops?
I can't remember the last time I've seen Spinelli fly.
Anything can happen on Twitch.
Here it goes Spinelli. Oh, right into a forearm there from Rosemary. And now Rosemary looking to take over the matchup. Spinelli down and Rosemary picking her up by the hair. You see the scream and the fear in the eyes of Casey Spinelli. She just eats a knee right to the jaw and another one. Repeated strikes now from Rosemary.
Can Rosemary pick up the win?
Bottom drops out there for Spinelli. Here comes Rosemary now. Looking for a submission maneuver here.
Got to get the arm under. There you go.
And that is locked in now. And there it is. Now that's locked in deep. Spinelli nowhere to go.
She's going to have to tap out.
Well, she either got to tap out or hope someone comes for the save here.
Yeah, trying to hang on to see if anybody jumps back into the ring.
And here comes Bale.
Oh, she kicks Spinelli.
Rosemary wisely rolling over. And Bale, you're right, just kicked Spinelli right in the face. I don't know if she meant to do it, but at the end of the day, they're both opponents.
Yeah, and the match continues, more importantly, for both of them, right?
Absolutely. And now Rosemary staring down Xandra Bale. This is not the way you want to end your career, is being injured by Rosemary here if you're Xandra Bale. Xandra Bale not trying to beg off Rosemary, and trying to nudge Casey Spinelli there, saying, come help me. I don't think Spinelli's going to be quick to help Bale in this instance.
No, Rosemary's stalking Bale here. There's Allie.
And now Allie, again in the corner of your screen, perhaps looking for that best super kick ever, right on the jaw there, and down goes Rosemary. And look in the face of Dark Allie there.
Oh, she's acting like she's upset she kicked Rosemary. I don't know if that's the case. She looks conflicted.
Well, she is, Josh. And again, this is the ongoing battle that exists within the head of Allie. And here goes Spinelli with a roaring forearm there. Down goes Allie.
Shades of Masato Tanaka.
And now again, you see this ongoing friendship here with Bale and Spinelli. And now, hang on a second, Bale hitting that spinning fisherman buster into a cover here now. 2 and, oh, just broken up there by Dark Alley. I thought that was it, Josh.
Yeah, it doesn't get much closer than that. 1 second away was Bale from securing the victory.
And now you see this primal scream there of Dark Alley. Bale unafraid, though, a spear there from Rosemary. Down goes Bale. And now just crawling into the cover here is Rosemary, and that's it.
Winner of this contest, Rosemary!
Josh, once Rosemary hits that spear, forget about it.
Yep, Rosemary able to pick up the victory, and will she take that victory and the momentum towards Impact Wrestling each and every Friday night on Pursuit and the simulcast right here on Twitch. Big win for Rosemary here in this 4-way knockouts match. We got plenty more to come, folks.